a million-year-old skull that rewrites human history. The discovery and reanalysis. In China, in Hubei province, scientists revisited a fossil skull known as Yunxian II, which was unearthed in 1989 to 1990. Earlier, because of damage and distortion, the skull had been assigned to Homo erectus. Using modern digital techniques, 3D CT scans, high-resolution surface scanning, and computational modeling, researchers reconstructed the skull's original form, correcting for deformation over time. The new reconstruction suggests the skull does not fit well with Homo erectus. Instead, its features more closely align with a lineage called Homo longi, sometimes called Dragon Man, which is argued to be closely related to the Denisovans. What the skull reveals. Based on its geological age, between roughly 940,000 and 1.1 million years old, Yunxian may second be among the earliest known members of a lineage branching near where Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, and Denisovans diverged. The skull shows a mix of primitive and advanced traits. For example, it has a large brain case for its age, along with a low forehead and strong brow ridge, traits reminiscent of older Homo species. But other features, such as the shape of the face and teeth, align more with the Longus/Denisovan side of the family tree. If Yunxian II truly lies close to the divergence point of major human lineages, it suggests that the split between Homo sapiens and related groups occurred much earlier than many genetic models propose, perhaps more than 1 million years ago. Implications for human evolution. Earlier divergence. Many prevailing genetic models place the split between modern humans and archaic groups, Neanderthals, Denisovans, at 500,000 to 700,000 years ago. The Yunxian II analysis would push that split back by hundreds of thousands of years. Geographic complexity. The finding suggests that human evolutionary history may not be Africa only or linear out of Africa. Instead, branching events might have happened in Asia as well, with migrations and interactions across continents. Resolving the muddle in the middle. Paleoanthropologists often refer to the muddle in the middle, the confusing mix of Middle Pleistocene fossils, 300,000 to 1 million years ago, that defy neat classification. Yunxian may second help place some fossils into clearer lineages and simplify that confusion. Confirming Denisovan morphology. This new skull adds to evidence about how Denisovans may have looked. A related skull, the so-called Harbin cranium, aka Dragon Man, from northeast China, was recently shown, via proteomics and mitochondrial DNA, to belong to Denisovans. That cranium has robust features, massive brow ridges, wide facial build, but still a brain size within the modern human/Neanderthal range. Caveats, debates, and next steps. Morphology versus DNA. Because Yunxian II does not, so far, yield usable ancient DNA, the classification relies on shape analysis. Some scientists caution that morphology alone can be misleading, especially given fragmentary fossils and convergent evolution. Genetic models conflict. Genetic studies often indicate that Neanderthals and Denisovans are more closely related to each other than either is to Homo sapiens. The new hypothesis reordering relationships might conflict with some of these models. Need for more fossils and molecular evidence. To confirm or refute the new model, scientists will look for more fossils from similar time periods and regions, especially ones that preserve DNA or proteins. A cautious but exciting shift. If these findings stand the test of further scrutiny, they could force us to redraw parts of the human family tree, with earlier branching, greater geographic spread, and richer interaction among hominin groups. In summary, the reanalysis of the Yunxian II skull suggests that human lineages diverged earlier than many current models propose. Asia may have played a more central role in early human evolution than previously thought. The mysterious Denisovans, and their relatives like Homo longi, are becoming clearer in form, and the mosaic of Middle Pleistocene fossils might soon fall into more coherent lines. As with all scientific revolutions, this is a hypothesis in motion. Future fossil finds and molecular data will help decide whether the bold ideas here reshape the story of us, or whether they remain intriguing but tentative chapters in our evolving understanding.